when you go on the road, and this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Navy Midshipmen will go on offense first to start this game. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions.
No.
Early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred. Because it's a rivalry game, they'll keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The pitch. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. Get him on the ground.
Just make sure I stay in the game.
A 4-yard run out to the 31. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short.
I have to stay on this player the whole time.
He'll ride his man on the option. Now the toss. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards and can help out the O. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out first time they've had the ball today. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be...
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll try the run. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. They'll leave it with him. Across the 25. He's got room. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here comes the option.
Oh, dang it.
New pitch it.
Yeah.
Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Yeah.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Back to throw, it's Woodson. And that one's incomplete.
No tackle this time.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
He only needs a sliver of daylight. He made the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here come the Irish back on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. The Irish, after ripping off a huge chunk on the ground, will try to keep Big Mo rolling.
Not going to lead.
Throws for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Irish.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offense are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Picks up just a few before he's brought down, not really willing to take a risk there on third and long. Navy will have to punt it away. He's got great speed, and the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Irish come to the line facing second and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. You guys have both played rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong, the emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding.
Get this right. All right, let's see what this. So this was a guy. Both of these guys, good. Who do I want to bring in? Kahil. Give him a shot today. I can still play him today.
Those rivalries are.
Yeah, a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Also see what this. Got a receiver. Haven't played him all year either. Yeah. Bob Jackson. I think it's Bob. Is it Bob? That was a tall guy.
Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. From the gun to give, looking for room. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. They jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They've extended the lead and taken control here in week 9.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd, man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And here comes the Navy offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to that.
Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? To the air, it's Woodson. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. Got enough for the first. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, the defense came into this game ready for the quarterback option, and everyone played their assignment. They forced the quarterback to keep it. They rallied to him, made a tackle. Nice job early in this game playing good assignment football.
Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover to pick up the first. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 13, on to punt it away.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here come the Irish back on offense. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Looking downfield, it's Hebert. Hauls it in.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide. He sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass. You'll take that completion.
He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And I kind of kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. He might want another play. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short.
Come on.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. Throws to the back. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Reading the option, it's Woodson. And they snuffed out that play from the start. He probably should have given the ball to the back. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen.
Hey,
Didn't
that's
have
my
much
tackle.
room
He was
to
already
run,
going
and not a
down.
whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. Navy will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, the ground game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Looking to throw, it's Hebert. Got his man on the right. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And the timing just a hair off.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason.
There he goes. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense calls the timeout. They are 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Quickly complete. Touchdown Notre Dame! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff. And he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it at halftime too, Paul. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
Quickly complete. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
I don't know, I guess.
Navy comes to the line facing second and short. Dropping back, it's Woodson. The throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Aben. Wrestled down at the 43 after getting 5. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
No gain on the play. Coming up.
Navy will have to punt it away.
Number 13 on to kick it away. Returner goes out of bounds.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third.
Block 32.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this game if I were allowed to put him at push defenses. Like quarterback, I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
Notre Dame facing a third and long, trying to keep this drive alive. To the air, it's Bryant. Makes the grab. Such a big part to convert these third downs, and they've got it at the 42.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell.
I don't know. What is he crying for?
Quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down, finding open areas. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack.
Breaks into the open. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Pulls it in. It's Barrett. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The give out of the gun. Touchdown, Irish! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
And Navy will go back on the attack. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the running game has collapsed so far on this drive, and now it's third down. To the air, it's Woodson. Here's a heat. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, another big incompletion on third down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
The inside handoff. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. 4th down and 12 is 4-down territory for this offense. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And here comes the Navy offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Unloads to the right. Hauls it in. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 34 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Avant. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the left. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. looking to fire. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on third down. They'll run the sneak for it. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Quarterback keeper. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. The play action fake. Right on the money. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Going to try to get it himself. And they fail to hook up on third down.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back and going to get the quarterback.
It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The offense very fortunate. That ball back. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Hard running there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And he finally missed one, right? I mean, he's been pretty hot, right? 5 passes in a row. He's been moving the ball around, different platforms, different receivers. Just done a really good job spreading the ball around, and he's human. He finally missed.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
He now has 63 yards on the ground, and he is well within striking distance of a 1,200-yard rushing season. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Bryant. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take it.
Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That score might be the one to put them over the top and run this winning streak to 9.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. That That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They go to the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Navy now facing third and short. The option look. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the punt team.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Here come the Irish back on offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense.
Catch inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
On the play.
He dialed up a beauty on that last one. It got him inside the red zone. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 16. Headed to the end zone. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And Navy will go back on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They'll send the back in motion. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now on the option. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Navy will have to punt it away. 3-and-out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and look for room. He'll get it up to... the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Hold and fire complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Bryant. Unloads it left. That pass is incomplete.
Quarterback had everything he wanted there. He knew pre-snap exactly where he was going. Of course he was going to be going towards his primary target. Just can't hook up with the completion.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got a wide-open receiver. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. Running to Green. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's going to catch you, big fella.
And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. 4th and 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Got his man quickly. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll ride his man on the option, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. It is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground.